you've ever had a hairbrush stuck in your hair, you know finding the right tools can make or break your hairstyle, but there are so many options out there. So how do we know which one is the right one for our hair type? That's where our resident hair guru, Jason, comes in. We want to talk about different brush types, and we're going to talk about what's going on right now with Nina. What's happening?
This is Nina. Poor thing had to go on national television with brushes in her hair, but we are going to come back to her. There's a purpose for all of this.
Okay.
It's really true, you know, Trace. I think that people have a really hard time understanding hairbrushes and which ones are right for them. I feel as though we all have different hair textures, so we all have different purposes. Not all brushes are created equally.
Right.
So what I thought I would do is walk everybody through different hairbrushes, and I've categorized them into 3 different categories, just so to make it a little bit easier for everyone.
Okay.
So the first type of hairbrush that we want to look at is a detangling brush. So these are specifically designed to help comb out your hair, brush out your hair in the shower. You know, you get it all knotted up. These are specifically designed to help brush out the hair. So you wouldn't use these to style your hair.
Okay.
These are literally just designed for that.
Okay.
Now, speaking of styling, we're going to move into the next category, which are styling brushes. And we have round brushes. We have, you know, this is a round brush here. This is a Boar bristle round brush.
Yeah.
And this is great because it helps to, when you have a blow dryer, you're going to use the heat. It's going to help change the style of your hair.
Okay.
This is a vent brush, great for people who have shorter hair. You know,
Yeah.
gets a little bit of volume in the hair. And then we have, this here's a Denman brush. This is great for people who have curlier hair, coilier hair, if they need to get a little bit of grip and straighten out their hair. So these are styling
Okay.
brushes needed to be used with heat.
So those are changing the style of your
That's right.
hair.
It's changing
the first
the look
ones
of
are
your hair.
detangling, the next one's changing the look, and then the last ones?
And then the last one are really just like detailing, right? So we
Okay.
have, this is great for if you're gonna do the little
Edge
edges,
brushes,
right? Little
yeah.
ponytail, sleek things back.
Yeah.
This brush here specifically is designed to tease the hair.
Oh,
So
okay.
the bristles are all really compact
Yep.
in there. Did you ever tease your hair? Was there ever a time in your life that you used to
Maybe
tease your
for
hair?
a minute in 1987, you know, maybe like get those bangs looking a little bumped up, right?
87 was a good year.
It was such a good year. Oh, I loved grade 7. Okay, so you've explained the different brushes happening right now. Let's talk a little bit about what's happening with Nina, because those brushes are going to do different things.
Correct. So I think the one question that everybody always asks is, what's the difference between a Boar bristle brush and what's the difference with that and a metal brush?
Yes.
So we've gone ahead and we've round brushed her hair, okay,
Yeah.
in the back. So there's been some heat put onto this. You'll see with the Boar bristle brush, it actually helps to create smoothness and shine.
Okay.
So Nina has naturally straight hair to begin with, and you see it gives you a little bit of volume, a little bit of movement in the hair, but it's a lot smoother.
Got it.
But with the metal brush, once you release this here, because it conducts heat, it actually will give you a little bit more movement in the hair. You see how that looks? Very
That's
different.
so cute. That's just with a little bit of heat in the round brush.
In the metal round brush,
And
right?
the
And that's the difference
metal
between a
round
Boar bristle
brush.
brush and a metal round brush. And that's
very
what people
cool.
want to know.
Okay, so was it worth it? You held them in your hands for all that time. It was worth it, right? Yeah. Very good. Good modeling. Thank you so much. We're going to get yes, thank you. We're going to get Yate in here. Come on in here, because I want to talk a little bit about the brushes to be used with 4C hair. Your hair is gorgeous. What should you be thinking about if you have naturally coily hair?
That's right. So naturally coily hair tends to be a little bit more fragile. So we have to be really, really, really careful as we detangle in the shower. You certainly want to use a little bit of conditioner, some kind of leave-in
Yes.
cream, something that's going to help you detangle. This brush is a tangle teaser, and it's been designed specifically for, it's between 3C and 4C hair types.
Yeah.
4C hair type is that coily hair, that natural hair, and you really want, her hair's a little bit damp. We have a little bit of conditioner, but you see how easy it is to get through her hair with this brush. Nothing is worse for a hairdresser to see a metal brush yanking through the hair. It's like painful for us.
Yes.
And so with her hair type, you want to protect it, and you want to use this brush specifically. I did test this in the salon on different types of coily hair, and it's really, really good.
Oh, good. Yeah, as Jason says, make sure there's a little bit of moisture, a little bit of conditioner, and you're good. Yate, thank you. Curls are popping.
Thank you.
Looking very good. Thank you. We're going to talk about wavy hair now. If you've got wavy hair like Jeanette, we need to talk about the brush options that are there for that.
So Jeanette has naturally wavy hair.
lovely.
I did touch it up a little bit with a bit of a curling iron just to smoothen it out a touch.
Yeah.
So, this is a very special brush. This brush right here is really, really good.
It's a pretty brush.
It's a pretty brush. It's a brush that I designed for my brand called Mela and Cara.
Jason's own brush called Mela and Cara. Give him applause for that, because to come out with your own product line You came out with it during the pandemic.
We worked on it over the pandemic. We
Yeah.
launched it in April. It's across Canada. It's going to the US, so
Good
it's
for
really
you.
special. In any case, this brush here was designed so that not only is it great to detangle the hair, okay,
Yeah.
it's also designed because it's so smooth that it's going to massage the scalp, get the blood circulating.
Yeah.
And you'll see when I go to brush through her hair, it actually makes it soft and fluffy.
Yes.
Right? And this is something that we would do on set, you know, New York Fashion Week, that kind of a thing, to help smoothen out the hair, make it look a little bit softer, and then I'll just use a little bit of a finishing cream.
It separates the waves
Yeah.
beautifully.
It doesn't look
or
so like sausagey, you know?
Yeah. It makes them look more natural
That's right.
wave. Gorgeous. And a little bit of product. And look you're a mermaid, Jeanette. Look at that, instantly with the brush. Jason, thank you so much for the lesson and the knowledge when it comes to our hair care. We need